That one. Wow, that was good. I should be writing this stuff down. Whatever. Here's more.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
here. A solo left amongst trios and duos left in this too. He placed fourth in the solo all-stars. Can he show what true kind of fragging power he has as a solo player? He can't find the launch pad.
Oh,
no, he doesn't manage to find the launch pad, but he gets another one down below. 2 shots out of the sky, and he'll be beamed. It would be so
Look at the players.
if he was picked. There's so many in the sky. If he was the one that was chosen by the lobby, it would be so rough, but he's now 152 below the surge. Don't land in that tunnel, please. But no, it's over for Slax, Acorn, and Jack, and they are locked in.
And that's it, probably to the hands of Miro and company as they just pick up the loot there in the process. It was Miro. He landed right in front of the wrong team, the wrong player. There's no way Miro's going to walk away with this last game without having elimination. He had to put himself on the map there. Tragics is still alive here, getting active. This is a race between Miro, Bugha, and Dukes against Tragics and company who go for high ground. And now they are up top, Reese. They can do this. And by the way, they have much more eliminations than Miro's trio.
In exactly the same fashion they did in the FNCS this season, they take high ground in the final game. They are playing for the win.
This is crazy. Oh my
They
gosh.
managed to connect at the same time. Another team trying to go up for the high ground. Dazed Materials starting to dwindle down. Only 16 left. They're going to have to start fragging out 464 points. Still behind Juke, Miro, and Bugha right now, but it's all to play for. This is an exact replica of what we saw this season. We're seeing Miro and Bugha go up against Jamper Day and Tragics head-to-head. The final game, it's so close.
This is a true race to the end here. This is a marathon here of a day so far. 478 here from Miro, Dukes, and Bugha. We've found only a single elimination, just unprecedented, uncharacteristically of this trio. Tragics is going to fall to the hands of Yamzo. Jamper is going to get knocked to Spark here. It is quite literally up to Tragics, and they get fully wiped out of the game. And just like that, Miro, Dukes, and Bugha are doing it. They are on the most incredible run that we have seen in recent times here, Reese. Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it at all. The run that they've had game to game has been absolutely fantastic, being one of the last teams down alive in this in the end game. Cease's team still up in it. I'm not sure if they have enough points potential to be able to up and clutch all in this. Let's see what the moment Miro, Jukes, and Bugha could do going into the final game. 7 builds left onto Miro's inventory. He's going to have to start playing pumps out, looking for eliminations, figuring out what they can do.
The competition's getting cut here left and right. Bucky is out. One less team to worry about. On the low ground is where they're going to find themselves, looking for any elimination here. Just pad up the points at this moment because you deserve it and you need them here. Bugha's just going to go ahead and jump on in, and the zone's going to go on in favor. This is a 3v2 situation. Duke's going for the heal here. In the process, Miro's going to sneak out the side now, and he still has a little bit to work with. He has plenty of material, though. They are still in this game.
He's still up in it. 31 builds to his name. The flopper, he can heal off in the back of the zone if he needs to. 14 builds onto Bugha. He's going to have to start playing the angles, playing the shots as those mats start to dwindle down. There's a full trio down below him. He can start taking the floors, taking the edges, taking the walls, seeing what he can do. Up on high ground is Wrigley, Crackly, and Nexi, who's going to start to pressure. Cease and Cold is still up in this. So
wow.
They're definitely climbing up the leaderboard. As I say that, Nani picks up Cold too. The shots start to come through into Bugha, but he's going to get dropped down below. He's not going to connect. A single shot, yes, but a knock goes down to the player down below. And
oh my god. Oh my gosh.
And Cold.
He's still in it. Miro's still up as well. 4 eliminations now, and just like that, they fall inside the top 3. But what a run for them, and congratulations to Big Rig, Nexi, and Crackly, who closed out the game at 236 points for, again, a run to the top there to try to make the best of their last and final run. This has been quite the Grand Royale, Reese.
It's been quite the Grand Royale, but let's be real. We know who the champions are, the winners of the Grand Royale. It was over when we saw Jamper Day and Tragics fall. Juke, Miro, and Bugha are your Grand Royale champions for the NA East region.
And they did it in incredible fashion as well. A ridiculous, just 12 streaks of games there. They stood consistent. They came out at the top in day 1, and they stood there, the only team that managed to remain consistent there coming into day 2.
The all-star team has done it. I was going to say Muga. I was going to combine them all together. I'm too excited. Miro and Bugha won the FNCS, obviously, with Muzz. A lot of players doubted the decision to no longer play with Muzz and to pick up the ex-FNCS champion from Season 7 of Jukes. They put it all together here, winning the Grand Royale. Undoubtedly one of the best teams in the region. Why am I saying one of? Undoubtedly the best team right now on the day and, of course, the weekend. Huge congratulations to Jamper Day and Tragics, your Grand Royale champions.
And of course, Duke, Miro, and Bugha, your Grand Royale champions, who walk away with that one. And again, in brilliant fashion. Reese, it's been an exceptional day here at the desk, casting alongside you. We're going to toss it on over to Zeke and the crew to bring us on home, because NA East, man, you guys gave us a treat. Thank you.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, Bugha! You see? I've been in the back. Listen. I want you guys at home to know, okay, Fortnite fam, since Chapter 2, Season 8, the moment we started and Bugha was in finals, I was the first person to say, hey, you don't be crazy. You don't be crazy right now if Bugha won. Everyone looks at Bugha and they think, oh, you know, World Cup champion, he's never won anything. He's really not good. He's washed now. I was like, no. My boy Bugha, he's going to come in huge here. Now, in the back, I'm like, wait. Is Bugha about to win this? Everyone's like, oh my gosh, Zeke, that's not even possible. Don't say anything like this. Bugha, I believed in you, baby. Not only did you just win Chapter 2, Season 8, literally less than a month ago. You came back, boy. You came back to win the Grand Royale. Yes, let's go. And now you're like, hey, yo, Miro, how about another back-to-back dub? Hey, yo, Dukes, you trying to come along for the ride, baby? You trying to win this whole thing? Let's freaking go. But I also have to tip my hat. Jamper, Day, Tragics coming out of nowhere, literally just hiding, waiting in the shadows. Like, yes, Zeke, don't look at everybody else, Zeke. Look at everybody. Day 2, we're going to emerge from the shadows, and we're going to walk away in second place and walk away with a ridiculous amount of money as well. And you know what? We can't forget Slacks, Acorn, and Jack. Yet again, I don't know. This always happens, Vivid. It's like when we predict them to win, they don't do so hot. But then when we don't predict them to win, they come out and they do really well.
Yeah, there was a moment there where we were like all going all in on Slacks, Acorn, and Jack, and they ended up being contested. And you know, they showed what they can do when they are uncontested. A third place finish in Grand Royale, nothing to be ashamed of for sure. But this last game could have went anyway. Slacks, Acorn, and Jack were in the running there. Jamper was in the running. Bugha obviously had a little bit of an edge because he did have the lead going into that last game. But regardless, phenomenal play again. We see Miro and Bugha alive as a duo, with Dukes going down just a little bit before that, and they just clutch it up in the end game to gather those few extra points. I mean, they already had it secured by this point. They broke into the 500-point club. They were chilling, no sweat at all. They probably knew at this point that they were just having a little bit of fun, but I mean, I gotta just highlight the fact that this trio gathered so many points from the clutch factor. There were so many moments where they were just a duo, and it wasn't just like Bugha and Miro. It wasn't just Bugha and Dukes. There was just so many different variations of a duo within this trio that ended up going into the endgame, and they outperformed trios by just duos. I mean, they deserve this for sure. Grand Royale champions off of an FNCS win in Bugha and Miro. And then to do the crazy thing, right? Switch up their trio. Be like, Muzz, listen, I know we just won together, but we're going to pick up Dukes. And then they bring in Dukes, and they're just like, all right, now we're just going to win with Dukes. Like, I don't know what this is. If they're just like going to pick up whoever they want, whenever they want, just win with whoever they want. But well done to those guys.
Yeah, they are. It's honestly absolutely speechless. I mean, MDF and Reese bringing us so much hype and energy there as well. Zeke, I'm buzzing off what you just said too. Like, this is unbelievable. Like, I don't think any of us ever predicted that you'd get back-to-back, you know, Bugha and Miro winning FNCS, and you know, Miro being part of such a massive trio as well with Day and Reverse 2K, previous FNCS champions, the World Cup Soldier. They get Muzz, they get, you know, instead they get Jukes in to kind of fill in, who's also previous FNCS champion. Here they are winning Grand Royale, but as well, we cannot fault Jamper's trio as well here, you know, who have managed to, you know, once again go toe-to-toe, like in FNCS the previous season there, only 7 points separated Bugha's trio and Jamper's trio, and here they are again in first and second position in the Grand Royale. This says so much about the caliber of these teams. I think what's really separated Bugha and Miro and Dukes in this one as well is the composure, I think, as well. We saw yesterday, you were wondering why they weren't kind of going all out, you know, kind of guns blazing when it came to the likes of Storm Surge and such, and kind of holding position. And I think that's what's been really consistent throughout the entirety of these 12 games. They've seemed really in control of everything they've been willing to do and how they move forward as a trio. They haven't gone, you know, they haven't gone all out. They've been very kind of, you know, kind of calculated in the way that they actually go about each and every one of their games. And I think that is why they've got an average placement of like 8.75. You know, 12 games averaging like the top 10. It is just absolutely insane in this particular format as well. And I think even with the double points, kind of like, you know, that lucrative double points, that is massively enticing as well. Still managed to remain cool, calm, and collected, going all the way to that first position there. The 500 Club, indeed, $285,000. I mean, you know, second place, Jamper, Day, and Tragics, you know, $210,000 $10,000 is nothing to be sniffed at. You know, that's an insane amount of money. I think for all of the teams that competed as well in this in Grand Royale tournament as well, $5 million worth of prize pool across all regions is absolutely incredible. And all the teams, well, what a way to round out a year, an amazing year of Fortnite. I've loved every single second of this, and I think it proves as well, all these teams continuously getting into the top like 10, 20 positions as well, that they are the best that there is in the region, and we love watching them.
It's so good. This is your top 10. Really small shout out here. Nosh, Iamzo, and DJ. Remember, they went into that game in 10th place. They move up into the 9th place position, right? An extra $5,000 their way. Once again, this is ridiculous. I could not have predicted. If you asked me today how this was going to go, I could not have told you it was going to go this way. Bugha, once again, massive congratulations to you, Dukes, and Miro. You walk away with the #1 spot, you know? Hey, why not just win Chapter 2 Season 8, come back and win Grand Royale, close out 2021 strong? Yeah, you love to see it. Fortnite fam, that's it. The competition is done here in NA East. It is always and will always be a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Super quickly, let's touch on the predictions. Let's see who is more right than everyone else. You know,
MDF.
well, Monster D-Face, there he is, right there. I told you, he I don't even know how he does it. He just is always on point. He knows that's why I said he's my better half. We're the same side of the same coin. He's just the heads part. I'm the tails part, right? I'm still part of that coin, but coming up heads is always much better. But either way, once again, congratulations to everyone who has competed. We love doing this. We love hanging out with you guys. Please do me a massive favor. Follow Vivid and Adam. Follow Monster D-Face and Reese. Without them, this just ain't possible. This is the last time you'll see us here from the FNCS in 2021, so we can't wait to hang out with you guys in 2022. I hope you have a fantastic holiday season wherever, however. I hope that it celebrates very well. Don't forget, though, NA West, another 6 matches, more prize money to be given out. Wow. So don't get too far, because that's coming up real soon. We love you, Fortnite fam. Thanks, Party Royale, and we'll see you on that battle bus.
My #1 tip for starting out:
make sure that you have fun while playing the game.
Play the game will help improve your game sense, your aim, your fighting skills, your mentality.
Start doing like mechanical training.
Learning how to adapt quickly.
Getting like the mechanics down of like your keybinds and moving around and learning the map, stuff like that.
You have to put a lot of time into learning these new changes as quickly as possible and being ahead of the other players you're competing against.
The main way a player can improve their aim.
There's tons of creative maps that you can hop into that help with your aim training.
Close range aim, long range aim, aim for shotguns, aim for sniper rifles, whatever weapon you need to practice with.
There's certain codes you can find, I'm pretty sure on Epic's website of like creative maps you can find.
There are third-party applications for improving your aim, but I also think that the main way to improve your aim is just to play the game.
My best tip to help with building:
spending time in creative, doing editing maps.
There's people who do they tell you where to build, how to build.
In creative, you're by yourself. There's no interruptions. You have infinite materials.
When to build, and you can just learn building and do courses.
Practice those mechanics you've been working on in free play and do it actually against another player, and that's how you improve it quickly.
The most common mistake that I see,
instead of going full out aggressive, W key, like people would say, sometimes it's good to play it a little slower, play for the end game.
People usually blame the game whenever they die.
I used to put my sensitivity on a very high sensitivity that I couldn't control.
People not utilizing right hands. You player can shoot on the right hand side where you can't be seen from the other person. And if people do that, they'd win way more fights than they lost.
So how do you know if you're good enough to turn pro? It's a complicated question.
It's very nice that Epic allows us to have leaderboards in-game, and you're going to be able to see your improvement.
When you can see yourself placing highly, especially in the team game modes.
If you're able to make a living out of Fortnite tournaments and competing, then I think you can consider yourself a professional.
You have the opportunity to go pro if you put enough time into it.
I think this season is shaping out to be really good. I think the competitive meta is pretty balanced, and it's more fun to play than last season for sure.
Chapter 1, Season 5, just because there's a lot of new stuff that you could try out and get your advantage on.
Chapter 2, Season 7 was my best season. I placed 4th in Grands, and that was my best Grand Finals placement.
Season 3, as it had the slipstreams and the combat shotgun.
Season 7 with the airplanes, and you could fly around, you know, shoot a couple bullets into the sky and make it like Morse code.
Believer Beach, just because of how much loot and fast metal, brick, and wood there is, and just a lot of good rotation items all surrounded that really helps you set up for a good position for future zones.
It's definitely going to be Tilted Towers. I know it's the fan favorite, but, you know, it brings back the memories. You have all the action there, the hot drops.
Salty Springs is my best POI because I've done most of my accomplishments there, and I've just had the best moments and memories from Fortnite.
Is Starks, there's a vault, you can get gold spazzes, golden scars. You get pretty much all the best weapons in the game.
The Stark Mountain. You can just hot drop there, get a bunch of guns, and, you know, drop a couple frags.
Legendary pump shotgun.
The gold pump. Like, it's just the most fun weapon.
The Kit's shotgun.
Kit's charge shotgun, just because of how powerful it was from such a far distance.
I'm gonna have to say the hand cannon, because not only is it very effective at destroying builds, but it's also a lot of fun to use.
The Quad Crasher.
The Quad Crasher.
The Quad Crasher, because I remember you could fly in the sky with it, you could go anywhere around the map, and it really brings back some good memories.
Definitely the Stark cars. You could go so fast, and you could actually like get to the other side of the map in very short amount of time.
It has to be the IO car, especially if you match it up with the big tires. You're able to go extremely fast on any terrain and rotates towards where you need to go.
World Cup Finals.
World Cup, just because of how intense it was. It brought so many different great players from all different regions to come and compete to show which regions were the best and who was truly the best player in the world.
Solo FNCS Week 3, I believe, is when I got first, and that was my first tournament win in Fortnite.
The second one row has to be my favorite because I had the most fun, and I played like 3 regions that day.
And I'm gonna have to say PAX West of 2018, I believe. It was the end of the summer skirmish, and I believe it was the best one because it was the first tournament I ever made earnings in. I made it to finals, and I made $5,000, so that was definitely my most memorable and best tournament in Fortnite.
To the left of Steamy Stacks, where it's like a little gas station at the... Yeah, like right around there.
To the left of Steamy Stacks and to the right of Craggy Cliffs, in between on that little hill. Spot on. All right, so I would place it in between Craggy Cliffs and Steamy Stacks, sort of like on like the IO base that's towards north of the map, right there.
Here, because I think the chance that the next zone pulls to the top right after the previous one does is very high.
I would like to go just a bit left of Corny Crops. Yeah, that's good.
Nice. That's 1 point. That's 1 point.
Oh, I'm right on the edge.
Oh, I was pretty close.
I expected it to be there.
Aw, no way. I was close to being in, but...
Oh, looks like I'm in the middle. That's 2 points now. That's another point.
Oh, darn it. It looks like it's very close.
Alright. I guess I don't know my zones too well. I died there. Between Coral Castle and Believer Beach.
North, on top of Believer's Beach, a little bit to the right. That's the one.
Towards the left side of Pleasant Park, like right before it hits the water. Right there.
On the R in Believer.
Towards the spire right next to Believer Beach, to the right of it. Yeah, right there. That's good.
Once again, I already knew I got another point. That's another point. Let's go.
Okay, we're in. We are in it.
Really good spot. I'm pretty confident in this one.
Barely in on the second one. I don't think it's going to be good, but I got 1 point so far.
Oh, I made it in. Let's go.
I think I'm gonna get it all. I think I'm gonna win it all.
No, it falls far again, just on the corner. You have to be kidding me. Oh, no way that it pulls towards Koro like that.
Darn, I'm out again.
Oh my gosh.
That's 3 for 3 right there. That's 3 for 3. I'll take it. Above Slurpee, there's like the orange spot, like at the bottom of the orange. Yeah, I'm good there.
So I'm gonna put my marker for this final round that I need to clutch it up in on a little bit to the right, or of, you know what? Pretty much directly on the P of Sludgy Swamp. Beautiful. All right, I would put it towards bottom of Weeping, right there.
A little bit below Slurpee in Slurpee Swamp.
I'm gonna place mine right about on Slurpee. It's perfect.
Oh, that is a close call, but that's 1 point. It's a very close call, but I'm 1 point. 1 point in.
Okay. Again, pretty confident with this one.
I barely got it again, just like my other second zones.
I got this one, but it's not good for the next ones.
Unfortunately, I did not make it to the next one. That's all good. 1 point is 1 point. It's all good.
Oh, okay. See, my strategy never fails. It's the 1, 2, 3. Dang, no way.
Yeah, dude, I was so close.
Aw, no way. I'm like very on edge of it too.